What's going on, y'all? Today is Thursday, September 19th, and it's Thursday evening. It's about 6:45 right now, so I just came down to the shop, and I told y'all I'd get you a video by the end of the week, so I wanted to get y'all a video from the shop. Probably won't be a whole lot of work going on in this video, but it'll be a good update video. So, what I was talking about the other day will kind of give y'all an idea of what we've gotten done in the shop, what we've got going on. So, Pops and I have made some really good progress on some stuff. So, it'll be, I think y'all will be happy with what we got going on. So, we're going to try to get a lot more done this weekend. Obviously, like I said, we've got 3 more chassis to build. And number 7 right here. We'll be leaving Sunday. It'll be going to its owner, Dustin Newton. And it'll be headed to Tennessee Sunday. So I'll turn the camera around, show y'all exactly what we've gotten done, where we're at, and what we got planned for this weekend. Y'all hang out. Alrighty, as y'all can see, number 7 is about ready to go. All I like is finish welding and then putting tabs on it, body tabs for, roof tabs, everything, dash tabs and firewall tabs. And then we'll do the top piece for the firewall, which is already cut. It is right there. So we'll be able to put that on, get it tacked on. So when Dustin carries this to powder coat, it'll all get powder coated together. Obviously we've made some changes. We've done this a little different. And the foot protection bars, and I'm going to change that again on the next one. There are some changes that we've made. We decided to put these little kickers in here to support behind this tab right here to support that front hoop. So that's different. That's different, which that'll be changed. Of course, door plating, and we put on all of them. And then the rear clip on the next one will be different. We're going to do square tube around the bottom. And we're going to go back to X bracing it. We want it to be easily replaceable if it does get bent. However, we don't want it fragile, if that makes sense. It'll stiffen up the rear clip a little bit. So if they do get hit, in a wreck or something, it won't just wad the rear end up. So obviously, y'all see this bar is a little different. It has moved back. I did want to put this in here, though. Dustin is... I think he's 6'5", maybe 6'6". He's a big old boy. And he asked me if I could make the window opening bigger. So I did. This right here is about 30 inches in between these bars. So y'all know on our cars, we normally bring this forward. And actually, I brought it more forward on the new cars than I did on my own car. So there'll be some changes going on. This one, like I said, about finished up. And we'll get her on her way. He's going to come get it Sunday, so we're going to have it ready tomorrow, Friday evening into Saturday morning. We'll have it completely ready, and that way when they come Sunday, it'll be good to go. So now, the old car. What y'all think about that? Does that look all right? That's starting to look good. I know a lot of people have seen the pictures on Facebook. A lot of y'all don't, have Facebook or follow us on Facebook or whatever. But that's where we're at. Pops and I built a roof. It's a 2-piece roof. I think it's 57 by 58 or 57 by 60. We seamed it in the middle and done the upper skin, you could say. Lipped over, and then we have aluminum under the front and aluminum under the rear back here, so that keeps it good and stiff. And then the cell panel, we doubled the lip here and then 90'd it, and doubled the lip here and 90'd it, so that way when we cut the window out in it, all this is pretty stout. So none of this is pot riveted fully. It just has a couple in the bottom because, well, hey, doggy, I don't know you. don't know whose dog you belong to. It's a pretty hound, though. He knows where to go, don't he? Hound showing up at Hound Dog Chassis. Look at that. I really don't know whose dog that is. Anyway, so Pops and I decided to do just a little 3-inch wide A-pillar. Of course, we lifted over and doubled it, and then we done the visor, and it's lipped under the bottom to strengthen it. So, I mean, it's stout. And we are going to, if y'all notice, this A-pillar goes up under that lip, and so does the sail panel. It goes up under the lip. We're going to be taking these rivets out, and then there will be a piece 3 inches tall from the back all the way to the front down through here to kind of give it a little more dimension up here and cover all this up where we use the shrinkers to get the bow in our roof. Obviously, we can't run a flat roof. Some of them do. Not sure how they get away with it, but the rules state can't be flat. Has to be stock style. So we do put, I don't know how much you can see in it, but it does bow a pretty good bit. So that's where we're at. Pops and I decided to sling a door on it Sunday morning or Saturday, and wanted to get a rough idea so we could kind of get measurements for the wrap. Obviously, like I said, we're not going to get in a hurry because we plan to race it next season, and we'll be pulling the motor out and everything. So this side over here still has some work to do. We still got to do a quarter panel, door, and sail panel on this side. And then we have more yellow sheet metal to do our hood, fenders, and stuff. So I think we have enough sheet metal right now to do the door and quarter panel. Doug at McElroy Motorsports texted me the other day and said that he had some more yellow come in. So I told him I needed at least 2 more sheets to do the front fenders, the filler panel on the nose piece, and the hood and everything, which that'll be yellow. And the roof and the A pillars and the sail panels will be the only thing black. Of course, there's black in the wrap. I don't know if y'all seen the wrap, but we decided to kind of tone it down. It'll tone down the yellow, and we swapped our white rocker panels for the black, flat black, to match the black, obviously. And in that way, we'll keep on trucking with it. It's just starting to come together. Obviously, we got to put all this back together. And, we just put a few pot rivets in. Pops and I discussed just riveting the body on. And but, however, we do have body bolts. I would like to make it at least the door bolt on. That would help easier to clean it and wash it. So even with the door coming off, you'd still be able to reach up in here and clean back here. So I would like for the quarter panel and the door to be removable. However, it'd be tough, you know, bolts in the bumper cover. So I'd hate for them to rip that out. But anyway, fuel cell, battery, and all in this one. We still have to make our straps across the top. If y'all remember on the last one, we went to using the 1-inch square tube. We don't do the 2-inch flat anymore. We do the 1-inch square tube. So we think it's stronger. It holds up better. Pops and I built the fuel cell cage Saturday, and then got it all bolted in Sunday, I believe it was. So still a few things to do, a few bars. We're going to, of course, we put a little bar between there, and there's just little things here and there that we need to do in the tabs. And we'll get her welded up, and this thing will go home. So we'll keep y'all posted this weekend. I'm definitely going to be videoing. Shout out, if y'all remember me saying Kobe, the boy that loaned us his homemade brake, he did need it. So shout out to Chuck Gibson and Eli Gibson. If y'all don't remember me talking about them in a prior video, Chuck hooked us up with the water pump, pulleys, power steering pump, and a water pump. Even though we ended up using a different water pump, but we still have a water pump over there that Chuck gave us, laying right over there. And Chuck hooked us up with the power steering pump, and I'm pretty sure he gave us a bracket and then the pulleys and stuff. So we appreciate them very much. Chuck is a local racer. Matter of fact, he is the Crate Racing USA Modified Sportsman National Champion. So if you see that posted anywhere, that's who I'm talking about. Great guy. Eli, his son, does all of his body work. Eli is really good at doing body work and sheet metal work, so I appreciate them very much. They have decided to loan us their brake. They asked if Chuck sent me a message and asked if I needed it. I said it would help us out for sure to get the body finished before we pull the motor out. So we're gonna get the body knocked out on this thing. Once the body is completely done, we'll get it on jack stands, get the motor out. We did realize not long ago that the front seal of the transmission is leaking. So it's kind of a win-win situation for us. We'll get Matt's motor back to him. We'll fix our transmission. Then we'll put our new motor in and have this thing sitting here ready to go. Also, shocks. Here are the front shocks. The rear shocks are on the car. And these are the Bilstein SMX series shocks. So affordable, where a custom built set of shocks would cost us about $1,200, I think, $1,000 to $1,200, or on average. Some of them are about $15. All four of those were bought for $650 shipped to the door. So very affordable. We ordered those from Day Motorsports. They had the best prices on them. Y'all check those guys out. Also, if y'all remember me talking about the right front cutoff issues that we were having, we changed them twice. Rebuilt one of them and still had issues with the electric right front cutoff. We have not used a Wildwood brand. That's the only brand we haven't used. That's probably the only brand we need to use, and that's what everybody's been telling us. However, that's a lot of money. So, for the time being, I left the switch in the dash right there for the electric cutoff. It's still wired under the dash, but we decided to go to a manual. That is an AFCO brake line ball valve. I just put it on a tab, bolted it on a weight clamp. We rerouted the brake lines, and we're good to go. It works great. So that'll work for what we're doing. It's not a rocket ship, but we hope it's fast. Pops has been working on wheels. He's been cleaning up and painting wheels. Got a couple of bead locks right here he's been working on. He's got all of his bolts for that one. That's pretty much a gray primer. It's going to be painted black. We're going to try to freshen up all these wheels and get them black. We still need some wheels. So if anybody out there has a good deal, let me know. 15 by 8, 5 on 5, 3-inch and 4-inch off bead lock is what I really need. So if anybody's got a deal, let me know. We are going to, we've got to get with our frame guy. I've talked to him a couple of times this week, and he's getting us a frame ready for number 8, which is going to Florida. Number 9 is going to Florida, and then number 10 is going to Tennessee. So all these cars, we're glad to get more of these cars out there. Can't thank these guys enough for trusting in us and building them cars. I don't know where Pops is at. I thought he was coming down here. But I just wanted to do a quick video update, y'all, in the shop, so y'all seen what we had going on. There will be a lot of work happening this weekend, and I will be videoing every bit of it, I promise. We definitely want to get some more sheet metal work done on that. We're going to try to get the right side finished completely, nose piece back on it, and start working on our fenders. I think we have enough material to do the tops of our fenders and maybe even the sides of our fenders. What we don't have enough material for is the hood stuff, so not a big deal. We know where to get sheet metal. Also, valve springs. These are the matched valve springs that we had bought for Matt's motor. We're going to give those to him. I mean, that's the least we could do for him letting us borrow his motor. Brand new valve springs for it. If we were going to run it, we were going to go ahead and put them in there. I may go ahead and put them in there. That way when he picks it up, it'll be fresh and ready to go because we've done a fresh oil change. Now new springs, and he'll have a good spare sitting there. However, stay tuned for video coming out first of the week. I'm going to do a couple of videos. Matt is actually bringing his chassis up here Sunday. He's on his way carrying it to get the body done. He'll be carrying his car first of the week to get the body done on it. He's carrying it to Mississippi. I think Blake Comer is doing the body. Same guy that done the body on Dustin Riley's car. So on his way there, he's going to stop by here. The spring buckets that we put in the front, the adjustable, you're supposed to weld them, and the way they're designed, they're really long and they're more of a headache than anything. So Matt's going to bring it by here and we're going to cut them out. They're tacked in pretty good, and I told him if he wanted to bring it by, we'd take the plasma and I could reach up in there and get them out, and that'd be the easiest thing to do. So we're gonna get those cut out for him, and that way he can put it back together. There he is.
Yo!
So we'll get him back together so he can get the body on. I was just updating him on everything we had going on.
Oh.
I done a little video the other night before I went to class to kind of update, but I wanted to show him a shop update.
Okay.
So kind of the idea. I haven't talked to Pops since I talked to Chucky. Chucky watched my video that I put up the other night, and I was talking about Colby needed his brake. So Chucky called me and offered me Eli's brake and told me to get with him this weekend and come get it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, Eli, I think Eli's off at college playing ball, if I'm not mistaken. Chucky will probably he'll fix me on that if I'm wrong. I think Eli is off. He plays baseball, college baseball. Yeah. So I think he went up north somewhere. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
He said where he was.
Yeah, I can't remember. So
I'm old. I can't remember that.
So shout out to Eli. Like I said, really good body guy, really good kid, man. He's a great ball player, and we appreciate Chucky and Eli very much. That's going to help us a lot getting our body finished up before we pull the motor out, like I said. But first thing I need to do right now is get the extra spare welding gas bottle, because I forgot it, and I need to get it loaded in my car so I can have it tomorrow and I can get it filled or swapped. So we'll have that for the weekend. I have talked too long now already. I hope y'all like the body on our car. It's starting to come together. We're trying to make it look as factory as possible. We know it's hard to do with a really tall cage car. Shout out to all you IMCA guys, because I think IMCA stock cars and IMCA hobby stocks are the best looking cars on a racetrack.
Yeah,
because I mean they actually use stock quarter panels, stock roof, and then they skin them on the sides. However, I don't know how y'all are using a stock B pillar or cell panel. I don't know how y'all are using this part of the stock body, because I'm going to tell you right now, our car is tall, and I know some of these B&B cars are tall.
Yeah.
I mean, a B&B chassis is tall. Jet chassis, I know they're tall. I don't know how y'all are using that, because that cell panel is 23 inches tall. So, unless y'all are doing the body up higher, maybe?
They may be.
Setting the stock roof and quarter on there, and then just wherever it falls, and that's the window they got.
And then add the bottom.
I don't know whose dog that is. Whose dog
I
is
don't
it?
know.
It's a pretty.
Boy asked me the other day about it.
That's a pretty hound.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, hold up. Is that not Wheels? Is that not that puppy he brought over here?
It may be.
I think that's our neighbor. I just remembered he brought a puppy over here a few months ago, and said he picked it up on the side of the road. And that's a pretty black and tan.
Yeah.
It looks like a black and tan coonhound.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. What you doing, boy? It's a pretty dog.
It's your own pup.
Yep. Anyway, hope y'all like this update. Like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of videoing this weekend as we get number 7 finished. We're gonna do some body work after we get a sheet metal brake, and we'll probably go get it Saturday or something. See what Chucky's up to. I think he said he worked till 7:30 tonight, so I didn't want to.
No.
We had to meet with some people in the house. We got to meet with people in the morning on the house. I got to go in late tomorrow because we got to meet with the electrician tomorrow. So, by the way, I don't know his name, but the guy roofing in the house has been up there by himself all day.
He sure has.
And he almost has it roofed.
He's got.
Matter of fact, I think he's still up there.
He was just a few minutes ago.
He may be gone now, but he was up there just a second ago rolling up his cords.
And he was up here at a little after 6 this morning.
Yeah, Holly said he was right up here at 6. And He almost has the whole house roofed, y'all, and he's by himself. So shout out to that guy. They're putting house wrap on the house. They're obviously roofing it. Windows will be in next week. Front door will be in next week. Obviously, electrician. Plumbers are finished for now. We measured for cabinets yesterday. So it's all getting crazy. Holly wants us to do more updates on the house and family stuff. So y'all kind of, she said people need to know more about who we are and what we do. So there's a lot y'all don't see that goes on around here. And it's just because we're always working. We're always busy. There's always something to do. Yeah. Right now, I need to be cutting grass. But
well, I'm gonna start that tomorrow. I get some grass. Now that it's rained, their grass is getting.
Yeah. There for a while it was brown.
Yeah.
So after that hurricane, the remnants of that hurricane come through, we got right at 7 inches of rain.
Yeah.
In probably
4 days.
In
3 days.
3 days, I think.
3 days.
So we got a lot of rain, and we know a lot of y'all got some rain. But we're on call to evening. I'm gonna get this gas bottle loaded up, talk to Pops for a minute, and we'll be back doing some video probably tomorrow or Saturday for sure. We're gonna have a couple of videos because I want to do a video finishing up this chassis. I want to do a video of us doing body work. So that way we can.
And please, when we do the one about the body work, y'all don't laugh too hard. I mean,
Hey, I thought we were doing a pretty good job.
yeah, but you know, it's just one of those things that we don't do a whole lot of, and ain't done it in a long time. But it just takes us a little while to get things.
Now
done.
look, I need to. With that said, I need to say something. I think one of the videos where we were measuring something, I said something like 7/16 plus 2/16 or something. We know how to read a tape measure, okay? I used to work with this guy. I'm not gonna call names, and I'm not making fun of him. I used to work with this guy years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago now. When he would read a tape measure, he would read it 37 1/4 plus an 1/8 inch. That's how he would tell you a measurement. So that we joke about it. I know we joke about it. It's bad. I know. But anyway,
yeah, I've worked with one of them, but he laughed at himself too for not being able to read the tape measure.
So, but anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Hope y'all enjoy this update video. Y'all stay tuned. We got a lot more coming. And until next time,
Appreciate it, guys, gals. Thank y'all very much, and God bless you.
see y'all.